Hello, everyone. The day has arrived, the beginning of online classes. You should have logged on by now, and if you haven't, what are you waiting for? There are several things you need to do before jumping into the course. One, make sure you watch and read and respond to my welcome memo. It's on the announcement page, and I'll show you that right now. And you should have received it in an email. Notice it also says to join Remind, and depending on what section you're in, you text 81010 to either EDSN 6402, EDSN 64021, or EDSN 64022. So if you're in 2.0, you just leave off the 0. Otherwise, you add your course section onto it. So do that. Text that message to me, and because I use Remind throughout the course to keep you up to date on things that are going on and things that are due. So make sure you do that. Um, Also, click on the Getting Started link and follow the instructions there to sign in to both the Memorandum of Understanding and the Academic Integrity Statement. Those are very simple. Go into Getting Started. Also click on Coursework by Section. So that's the third thing you should do. Go into Coursework by Session. This is what you should do every week, every session. And you can see my sessions are labeled and the duration of them. You'll see that the first session is two weeks long. The second session is, I think that's 3 weeks long. So you have plenty of time to get started, and this is actually a great way to get going. But just make sure, even though the session may be longer than a week, you still have to follow the rubrics, especially on the discussion board, about making your initial post and making it within certain time limits. So make sure you look at the rubric for the discussion boards. Okay, fourth, you should next complete the baseline survey, which is the very first thing in coursework by session. And this initial baseline survey, I'm just looking for your prior knowledge. There's 5 questions, and these are five areas we're going to look at during the course. So, it says in 100 to 200 words, answer the following questions. So that's each question in 100, 200 words. Don't think you're going to do 200 divided by 5, 40 words for each question. So if you don't know it, just say it or take a guess. I'm just looking for your prior knowledge so I can get an idea where people are starting from. So that's the first thing you should do. The next is the responding to the writing prompt for the assessment literacy. You can access the discussion boards in a couple of ways. You can click on the link here in coursework, learning activities, assignments, or you can go over to the left-hand menu over here and click on discussions. And you'll see, you'll see the introduction icebreaker and are you assessment literate, the first one. Depending on what group you're in, this is my 20 section, and you can see I have I have 25 people in it. They're supposed to cap them at 20, so some of you may be moving around by that time. By the time you get this first day memo. So you also should do the introductory discussion board as well. That is optional, but that's kind of a fun one where we get to meet each other. You get to talk about some weird things that you may be into, places you've traveled, your culture, what second language that you're fluent in, etc., etc. So That's optional, but I really think it's important. So, lastly, you'll be using the 8th edition of the Popham text. It's 2017 edition. I believe it's okay to use the 7th edition, although I wouldn't, you know, push that. If you haven't already ordered the earlier versions, at your own risk. That's it. Looks good. Good luck to everybody. Good learning, and go Sox.